my family.
Yeah,
Would you say that's what it is?
100%. Like I was definitely headed down a path of I sucked as a person
Really?
when I was younger. So I changed my last name. I think it was a month before my kids were born, and they were born in July. So it was like June of 2017. And since then, like everything's gotten better. I got my first high school coaching job. I now have gotten promoted at the job I'm at into a managerial role. I'm back in school.
Yeah, you're doing good, man.
I'm trying, brother. I'm trying, man.
And that's the start of doing good, right? And there is no key unless you know of one.
No, shit.
I get asked that a lot because I'm not doing, and I mentioned this in another podcast, I'm not doing the greatest I've ever been or I'm ever going to be, but I'm definitely doing way better than I used to be. And the growth is massive.
100%.
And I wish I knew like the thing, because I get asked that, like, what do? I don't have like a recipe. I just like some luck's involved,
right?
Some mindset changes, and then just figuring out who you are as a person.
Yeah.
Hence the name thing, and kind of figuring out like, where does my place in the world? And with me, and you could tell me if you relate to this at all, it really meant a lot to me to know that I can do something different than what my family did.
Yeah.
And it's like, because genetics play a huge role in who we are as human beings, as people, but your choices are also in there. And I'm one of those people that think your choices outweigh the genetics, right? Oh. And so I didn't want to, my last name changed too, by the way.
Nice.
I don't know if you know that, because I got adopted by the Palmers.
Right.
But before that, it was Meeson.
Okay.
So similar story. We kind of can relate in that way. So if you see my old high school, like basketball photos and stuff, they all say Meeson.
And
but
that's weird, because
Palmer.
I figured like I've always known you as Palmer. Like that last name doesn't resonate at all. Like
I switched it my freshman year in high school.
Okay, well then that makes sense.
They officially adopted me.
Okay.
And they asked me if I wanted to change it. I did change it.
Nice.
I changed my middle name too. I wanted like a whole new thing. I even wanted to change my first name to Will, because it's legally William.
Right.
And then I thought, like, I'm just getting crazy at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. I almost changed mine to Nick.
Yeah.
I almost changed my legal first name to Nick, but I was all, I've been signing Nicholas, like my signature, for so long. And I finally got that cool one where I think, like, if I'm ever famous, this is going to be rad. Yeah. And I got that.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, you probably could still use it, but I get what you're saying. It's like you could still be Nick.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was my deciding thing. I'm like, well, everyone knows me as Will anyway,
Same,
so I'll just leave it as William.
Yeah.
Most people name Will or William. So whatever. I left it, but I can relate in that way, and kind of like wanting to do my own path, and just realizing like there's a thing there where I could kind of fall into this misery. Or I could just do something different with it and kind of own it. Yeah, I'm not embarrassed of the family I come from. I talk about it all the time.
Right.
Because I know I'm not that. And I came to that realization, which makes it comfortable to talk about.
Absolutely.
Is that kind of like what you think might have helped you when you first started doing better, right? Getting into school, getting promoted.
Yeah. And it's support system. So then I look at my support system, and like I have birth mom who's supportive. She has been, and I'll always give her credit. Like she's been great as far as like, if I want to do something, she's all, go do it, go do it, go do it. I mean, some things she probably should have told me not to do, but whatever, it's all fair. But then I also have this big family.
Yeah.
I have a brother, lives in Albuquerque, married, 2 sisters down here who both have 3 kids. So we have tons of cousins around. Mom and dad are around, grandparents, cousins, uncles, right? It's just like, now I have kind of 2 support systems. Like, one I can go to if I want kind of sugar coated, right? But the other one is the tough love and the, hey, like, you're messing up.
So you got a balance there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's really good. The support system is super important, because it's like we are who we're surrounded by.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is why you take, people get falsely accused of stuff all the time.
All the time.
And then they go to prison and they actually become a bad person because you threw them in there with other people that act like that.
Yeah.
And so your surroundings really matter.
100%.
People in the military, when they come back, they have their brotherhood over there. It changes who they are. So you're right. Your support system, the people you're around, are important, because we tend to take on some of those traits.
Definitely.
And it's all great if it's a good trait.
Right.
But unfortunately, the world's full of not the greatest people, and you'll catch some of the bad ones.
Yeah.
If you enjoy puppies and you enjoy homes, there's Puppies Without Homes. If you subscribe to this channel, that could help a puppy find a home, I bet. Probably. I wouldn't risk it.